Next to the stage. Thank you for coming back. I know you guys probably had to go get some popcorn and use the restroom at home. I'm Kenny Rushing, the host of the How to Raise $1 Million in 90 Days live event right here in Tampa, Florida, the Guru City. And we're still committed to teaching everyone out there at home, all over the world, how to raise $1 million to buy investment properties and how to deploy that money into assets that will allow you to create wealth for yourself and your families. Right now, it's a pleasure to be able to invite to our makeshift stage right here two very distinguished people from right here in the Guru City, Tampa, Florida. They are going to share with you some insider secrets of how you can write a grant so that you can fund your real estate deals. Now, there's some things that you're going to have to learn about how to do this, and most of these grants, as Miss Diane Hart and Mr. Willie Dixon will explain to you, that money can be used for certain things such as first-time home buyers, buying properties in certain enterprise zones, and you're going to learn a whole lot more about that from my good friend, Mr. Willie Dixon and Diane Hart. So give them a round of applause.
Thank you. I'm Willie Dixon, as you said, and it's a pleasure just to be here to let you know what we know, and what it took me, say 25 or 30 years to learn. We can teach you in less than 2 or 3 hours.
Right. Right.
That went over your head. Now, I'm a teacher by trade. So I never know what you know unless you ask questions or tell me what you don't know. So we will give you an opportunity to ask us some questions, but we'll go over some things to let you know what you need to do first and how to be effective in what you're doing. Now, through our nonprofit, we started in October of 1981, and the Koch Foundation is the oldest continuous organization in Tampa, Florida. There were many others there, but they didn't last. So you have to know what to do and how to do it, most of all, and to stay legal. Stay legal. This is my partner here, Mrs. Diane, and she can tell you something about her nonprofit.
Okay. My name is Diane Hart, and I am the CEO of East Tampa Business and Civic Association. Our organization was formed in 1985. Our organization basically started as a civic organization, but knowing the need for business and civic in our community, we took our civic side and we merged with the business organization. So that's why you'll hear me say East Tampa Business and Civic Association. Reverend Dixon did not tell you, yes, he's been at it for 25 years. I've only been at it for about 15, 16 years. However, I always beat Reverend Dixon. Reverend Dixon sold probably 300 city houses. Reverend Dixon did more business than anybody in our city ever, honestly. Then I came along, and we had a little contest, and I beat Reverend Dixon hands down. That's why we became such good partners.
So we got the best of both worlds today.
One thing I would like to share with you, every city in the United States receives federal monies. And it's usually from October 1, the funding period is from October 1 to September the 30th. So now, and you're in time for this year. Now, I don't want to jump the gun, but you should be incorporated. You should be incorporated in the state of Florida. Then you need to have a 501(c)(3).
Are they from another state? Because many of them that are here are from other states.
Okay.
So please, you may not be able to provide them with legal advice in their state,
right?
But we got to make sure that it's uniform for people in other states as well.
Okay. Now, as far as being incorporated in every state within the United States, you have to have a corporation.
501(c)(3).
And then once you get you incorporated with the state, then you can apply with the federal government to become a 501(c)(3). It's in steps.
Right.
But now, each year, every city within the United States receives some money. Now, it's a well-kept secret from some people.
True.
So we let you know now every state receives it. Now, and the reason why you want to work as a nonprofit, and I know we being viewed over the air, and but the average citizen do not trust government. And see, by being a nonprofit, see, with our nonprofit, we take some of the proceeds. I have a prison ministry, I have an after-school program, and I do a lot of things that don't have any capital. So I take the funding from the nonprofit in order to support the other ministries that I have. So it takes money. It takes money. So this is one way. And the people in the community, if you are a civic-minded organization, they trust you because you deal with them on a daily basis. And they don't usually trust the government. I won't ask you how many of you because it's you on television, but most people don't trust the government, you know, because we're in trouble because of the government. And that's another thing, too, that if you read today's paper, they're going to cut the grants by